Richard is in a chemistry class that has flipped the classroom. They do a lot of online research and do their work in the class. So Richard, I'd like to ask you, what is your response to the flipped classroom?
I get a lot better because you have to depend on yourself more. So it's like you can do it on your time, and it's up to you when to do it.
How about has it affected your enthusiasm for learning, or is it?
Yeah, it makes me want to get the work done faster since I already have all the stuff.
How long does it take you at home to do work for this class at home?
Not long. Like usually like 30 minutes if I'm on task.
That's good. And then what happens when you come to the classroom?
We usually just do labs about the stuff the online stuff is ahead, and he does lectures, like he does a lecture online and stuff.
How long is his lecture?
It depends on the video. Sometimes 10 minutes, sometimes like just 3. But it's like, but we do mostly labs in here about the stuff that we do.
And so today you're making wintergreen, I heard?
Wintergreen, and we're doing like methanol and stuff.
So what are some cons to the flipped classroom? Is there anything that's a negative to you?
The cons, I guess you might not be able to learn as much because you can't really ask questions or anything or online classes. I mean, you can always ask later. Other than that, nothing really.
Have your grades improved with this, or do you find that it's easier? Do you understand that?
I find it easier online classes. I like online classes.
Okay. Is your teacher available, like Mr. Burns?
Oh, he's always available.
So if you have questions from your studies, you can ask him in class, and he goes around and helps. Do you collaborate with your classmates on projects and things like that?
We do on labs mostly. We don't really have projects, but we have like labs.
Do you have presentations to the class, like what you learned? Do you do that?
No, we do board meetings and stuff. Yeah.
Do you have online postings? Because you're doing modal class, right?
We don't do online posting. There's like tests and stuff online that we do.
Okay. So would you recommend this for schools in the Philippines?
Yeah, Moodle's very helpful.
And the flipping of the class.
The flipping class too.
Well, Richard, thank you very much. You're very helpful. Okay, thank you. Where does Eva go? Okay. What year are you?
I'm a junior.
Okay. So how long has it been to be?
This is my 7th year.
Is this your first flipped classroom experience?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. So what's your response to it? How do you feel about the flipped classroom?
I enjoy it because it's something different, but it's also a learning experience because it's obviously different. I don't know if I prefer it, I guess, because sometimes it's hard to focus.
And what may?
I don't know, just doing things outside of school, and deadlines and things when I don't know, it's
you're on your own. You're on your own in a sense.
Exactly.
Does it motivate you? Does it make you more curious about the subject? Like you get a video outside of class, right? And you have online resources. So does it stimulate your curiosity to understand more?
It does, yeah, and it also helps to know more. It does help because there's a lot of things you can look at one time.
Yeah.
So it does.
Do you think that it's making you learn things better? Do you understand them better this way? Like, because you're able to explore on your own? And you have your teacher to help. Does he come and help you with your problems and questions?
Yes. Yeah, I think it's good in that way because you learn on your own, and then if you really don't get something, he can come and like confirm it, I guess.
Okay.
So that.
How about the videos? Do you find it's easier because you can go back and replay the video,
yes,
like backtrack, and then you can try to understand? Does that help?
Especially when he asks you questions on we do a thing called Moodle.
Yes.
So when we have to answer questions, and then if you don't know the answer, you can always go back in the video.
So based on the video, then he has questions that you're supposed to answer.
Yes.
And then you can go back and review the video to get the answers.
And you can even watch the video as you're doing the assignment.
Okay, so you can answer as you go.
Yes.
And then if you don't understand, you can wait till the next day to ask him.
Yes.
And he's patient?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you get to work together in groups? Like you collaborate to do projects and things like that, labs?
Yes, a lot of the time. That's what we do, a lot of labs in science, because we do most of the learning online, and then he confirms it in the beginning of class, and then we do a lab to show what we learned.
So it's kind of different because many times classes are just information, like information dump, and then you have to go home and do it on your own. So this way you get the information at home and then you come back and work.
Yes.
So no more homework.
Yeah, yeah.
So would you recommend it for other schools? Do you think
I would, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what would you do to improve it? What would be a suggestion?
I think making the actual site where we do our assignments, because the videos we get off of, like, he puts them on YouTube and we go and view them there. But just making the site where we put our answers maybe a little bit more interactive, and so it's not just so like do this and just a little bit. Yeah.
What would you mean more interactive? Like you can talk with others while you're doing it like that? Like you
Yeah, maybe that, and just make it a little bit easier to use, because sometimes it's kind of confusing how to use it. And just, so if you do start it at another school, I would think, not do like a seminar on it, but just like teach the students how to learn it instead of just like, okay, go to this site and figure it out.
Do you have a forum on the Moto where you can ask questions with each other? Do you have like interaction?
We don't, no.
You can maybe add that. Because I'm in a Moto class,
okay.
And actually we do our work, and then we have a forum where we post our our observations, our learnings, and then we can interact with one another just by typing. But
yeah,
it does help.
Yeah, I think that would help a lot.
Thank you so
much.
Thank you. Very good. Thank you.
Don't break your camera.
And all the instructions are on the box, so that they just pass it around, so that he doesn't have to go and
Unless
lecture.
I forget to put it on the box.
You can have time to interact with the students. See? Okay. Okay.
West side.
Okay, who's next for the acid? Me. Vicky said you And here's your metronome. Okay, we gotta help the boy. He needs help.
How much is 13?
Remember, he's missing part of a chromosome.
Is this 13 grams?
It's about 1,000 grams. Each was like 300.
Okay, so you can now go over and take a picture of them, and then we're going to plug it in.
Close enough.
You want to see what he's going to do? Okay, he's going to do something.
Now, who's the acid person next? Okay, bring your partner. Get your partner.
How could you stand this?
Alright, this stuff is totally nasty. So you're going to put pouring very slowly. In fact, we're going to put this in the tray. Everything in the tray. Alright, so we want to make sure it is like totally nasty. You don't want it splattering on your clothes or anything like that. Okay, so put that in there. Slowly add this. I'll get over here.
Yeah, watch out. It's an experiment. It's going to blow up or something.
La la la.
Boom!
I just have to go like that. I don't have to go close.
Isn't that cool? That's observation.
What is he doing?
When the acid's mixing with the water, it's liberating so much heat. It's literally causing that water to boil and splatter. That's why you always put acid into water, not water into acid. If you water into acid, it would like geyser on you. And you get bad acid all over you. Here we go. Water. Okay, take it away. Dylan, take it away. Who's next here?
Other schools, you think it's a good idea? Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you say yes. Okay. Okay, so you would say yes. And what is the benefit? What is the benefit for the flipped classroom? Anybody want to pipe up?
What do you guys like about doing homework that's online?
You can do it anytime.
Okay,
Anytime? What else?
Less pressure.
Less pressure. What else?
Faster.
Huh?
This stuff's totally bad.
As you want. So you can reverse him, right? What it says and replay the video. Okay. And do you feel like you learn more through this kind of a method? Yes? How many say? Huh?
Okay,
You become responsible.
add slowly.
Okay.
Put your,
So thank you. I'll just be observing you. Thank you.
okay, alright. Add slowly.
Decide to flip the classroom.
Well, I wanted to have a way that I could get more of what we do in class outside, because I want to spend time in class doing labs, doing problems, doing our worksheets, learning our skills, like balancing equations and doing reactions and stuff, and running chemical stuff. And also I had so many students that were failing to do that outside class because it was just like complicated. They go to home and say, oh, I forgot how to do this. So now we try to do